We are pleased to introduce our second inductee into the AMHA Hall of Fame, a previous recipient of the UPHA Chapter 14 Hall of Fame and AMHA Golden Reins Award, Bill Parker. Mr. Parker's love for horses started as a young child. He says, "I always knew I wanted to work with horses. I loved going to the movies with my cousins to watch Western B movies. I still remember riding broomstick horses long before riding real ones." Bill's father, Joe Parker, started working at a riding stable before moving to position at Boxwood Manor, where he was introduced to the saddlebred industry. Once old enough, Bill, along with his brothers, began helping their father in the barn between school and sporting practice. His father's job moved the family to Trotwood Farm in Millbrook, New York, and soon after, he opened his own stable, Joe Parker & Sons Stable, in the early 60s. After starting originally with saddlebreds, the family received a few Morgans in training, and Bill's career took off from there. His first blue ribbon came atop Green Trim's Top Man, owned by Helen Young, at the New England Morgan Horse Show. However, it would be impossible to discuss Bill Parker without mentioning his incredible history with the iconic Benfield's Ace. In Bill's words, he was a beautiful horse that excited the crowds, whether in hand, harness, or under saddle. It was an honor to train and show him for his entire career. Other important horses in his career include Ace's full sister, Kathy Benfield, Houdini, Hanover Super Lady, Gallant Lee, Cape's Field Commander, and many more. Some of his most important customers and supporters over the years included the Davidson family and the Novicelli family. Bill also says, "I was fortunate to have some wonderful behind-the-scenes people working in the barn and shows to help keep the operation running smoothly." When asked, "Why do you love the Morgan horse?" Bill responded, "Most of the Morgans I worked with had great personalities. They had the ability to go from excited and giving a great performance in the ring to calm and friendly back at the stalls. A big part of my love for the Morgan industry is the kindness and acceptance of people. There were not many black trainers in the Northeast back in the 60s and early 70s, and we were treated fairly and welcomed." Horses have always been a huge part of the Parker family. Bill's brother Hugh worked with Morgans early in his career before moving to Arabians, while brothers Leslie and Bernard worked in the Morgan industry until they passed away. His two nephews keep their family name in the business, with Jerome, a well-known ringmaster, and Travis with his training stable in Michigan. Bill Parker continued to give back to the Morgan horse industry as a judge, a panel member at meetings, and a speaker at various conferences. "I held my judge's license for many years and judged many great shows across the country, including the Grand National in Oklahoma City. I enjoyed judging and had the bonus of seeing other parts of the country." Some of his favorite horse shows include New England Morgan, Connecticut Morgan, and the Grand National and World Championship Morgan Horse Show. Parker credits these to be well-run, good competition, and have a friendly atmosphere. These days, Bill is enjoying retirement with his wife Susan, who also recently retired. We are thankful for the impact he has made on the Morgan horse industry and are honored to present him as our 2022 AMHA Hall of Fame inductee.